What's up, guys? Powerbang here, bringing you guys the next war recap. We've got a fun one today for you. We've got a clan, Mexica's Elite. Second time we've played them. Second time we've blown them out. Unfortunately, we got matched again. After the first matchup, we knew it was not going to be close. No fault of theirs. We just kind of were on a different level. So 82-54 was the final. Let's go ahead and look at some statistics here. We got 24 3-stars on our side to 0 on theirs. They did not have the strategies in the bag there to get the 3, but they did get the 2 stars on us pretty consistently. As you can see, they dropped 26 on us. So 93.4 average destruction for us, not bad. Let's go ahead and look at our side of the board here. We missed a couple of Town Hall 10s, just missing that second star on a few of them. And then as far as the Town Hall 9s are concerned, we'll breeze through them just real quick. Notice all of them 3-starred. Now, you may be thinking, nice job on all those Town Hall 9s, but were they all Town Hall 9s? My gut tells me they weren't. We're going to watch Bluesummers here as he tries to take out this massive, this beastly, this ferocious, this fearsome Town Hall 4. Will he be able to do it right now? Think to yourself, yes, no, maybe he's going to struggle. Well, let's watch it. First thing that's going to happen, lures out the clan castle. He's going to go ahead, get that thing nice and centered, grouped up, drops the lightning spell, gets that taken out in the core of that mortar, and then he's going to go ahead and get that CC removed with the poison spell. And at this point, he drops in a single golem, and that golem is going to wreck all of those defenses. We'll just go ahead and watch this on 4X until the very end. A heal spell there to keep his queen up because he's going try-hard mode. Bluesummers bringing try-hard mode for the Town Hall 4. Earthquake spell to help him out on the Archer Tower. Wall breakers in to take out all the corners of the bases. This is a strategic play because that's going to help out the pathing here in just a moment as he cleans up the last few buildings. Notice from the top, he's got a line of Barbarians coming in. Where are they going to go? Oh my gosh, the bottom has a Town Hall and that's it. Well, what about the Barb's friends, the Archers? 2 whole lines of Archers going to come. Oh my God. That is going to be a 3-star, just barely kept 8 giants in the bag, saving them for next time, I know, but 3 stars for the good guys. Bluesummers absolutely showed Pepe who was boss. So what are you going to do? We'll start with that one. Now that that's out of the way, let's get to the good stuff. We'll start up with the Town Hall 10s today, guys. We'll look at number 3 here. This is an attack by our man Drew. Channel favorite here, and he's going to attack this pretty common 4 corners base. But the thing with this one is it's quite spread out, and it's going to be a very difficult 3-star just because of time, and we're going to see that come into effect here. Holes in the base in the beginning, and this actually worked to his detriment because while he was able to get those skeleton traps triggered, get the lava hound and the archers there out of that clan castle, he's going to go ahead and group everything up, and he's going to drop a poison spell here. Now, in theory, that's nice. But problem is, look at the clock. He's already got 2 minutes and 27 seconds here, folks, and he is still engaging those skeleton traps and that lava hound. Now, he still has not dropped anything else on the field. Finally gets the king down at 2:15 roughly, but that's too late. You know, we got to get that down a little bit earlier, get that attack going. But he's going to go ahead and create that funnel real nicely, and then that king and wizard are going to be responsible for that first air defense and get that taken out. On the other side, Archer Queen walk. He's got a few healers on his 39 Queen, almost level 40-40. Nice work farming them heroes, Drew. He's going to take out that Archer Tower, walk in, get the Wiz Tower, the Mortar, and then he's going to be locked onto that air defense just like so. There we go. Second air defense going down. That means he's got 2 remaining, and he's going to bring a ground attack. I don't know why I'm focusing on these air defenses. You know what's funny is so often, Town Hall 10s are pretty much locked into air attacks, like what you gotta do to get that 3-star, but not this time. He's gonna bring mass witches, basically. 9 witches in the camps here. They head into the base. Giants in first to go ahead and clear those traps. The king is in there already as well, but nicely done bringing those ground troops to ignore that lava hound. The witches finally will catch up and get that thing exploded. So down goes the lava hound right about meow. It goes down, and then they're going to get the pups taken out with ease. Rage Spell and Freeze go in to the core to keep that that Inferno Tower and Tesla grouping in there, as well as the Expo under control. The first Inferno Tower is taken down. Now that means we just have to get that nice push inside the rage spell to take out that last Inferno Tower. The Queen's going to continue walking up the side, and once that core is down, that's all of the DPS in the base, guys. So who cares at this point? The Inferno Tower is down. The witches are pushing through the remainder of the core and up that left compartment. On that left side, the Queen is going through the right. Obviously not going to be able to stop as much as this base still has, but unfortunately too much time wasted in the beginning of this raid. Hopefully you guys can learn from that. But Drew is going to finish up with a 3-star but a 2-star. What I mean is he did not 3-star. That means a 2-star, but he had that thing on lock if he just had some more time. Unfortunately, time was not on his side here. The Clash Gods were not with him. All right, guys, number 6 is next. Same style of base, really spread out, so we know that this thing is going to be a close battle on time. Queen Walk goes down, and again, this is an air attack, so he's going to be keying on those air defenses and figuring out how he can take those out. So the first thing that you see is the Queen Walk from the left side, taking out that bottom left air defense, and then on the right, he drops some Giants to go ahead and beat through that wall, and some Wizards to create that funnel. Some Wall Breakers go down, going to open up most of the wall, unfortunately. Doesn't get it on the first try, gets it on the second one. The King redirects, but he's too high up the wall, a little bit late on those wall breakers, and because he kind of meandered off, he hits the wrong side of that first building, and he goes the wrong way. The air defense there gets low, but not low enough, and unfortunately, it's not going to go down, and that's going to play a big role in why he does not get the 3-star in this base. So the Clan Castle's getting lured out now by the Queen, who has had some wall breakers there to break her into the base. Really nice job taking out the Clan Castle there. Got the poison spell. Not quite close enough to his Queen, so a few of those skellies are going to leak out, but no big deal. It's all taken care of at this point. Into the base she goes, and at this point we're still waiting to get those loons into that air defense. So he sends in a couple balloons and does not quite get it done. He needs to get one more in there to go ahead and get the splash damage. Right there, he sends too many, though. He just needed one to splash down on that. So wasted a couple loons there. He's going to get him shot down without getting anything else of value out of it because that sweeper is going to be locked on. But double taps the haste spell right here. Fat fingers, killing us. So in goes the Hounds of the Core. The single Inferno is locked onto it. Unfortunately, it goes down quickly before it can do much more tanking, but the Rage Spell in the core is helping take everything out. Obviously, too many balloons there to get that for that single Inferno Tower to take out all of them. It's going to get a couple, but not too many. Inferno Tower down, core down, last few buildings on the backside, and wouldn't it be nice right now, guys, to have that haste spell back? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... Basically, 6 balloons are going to go down here because that haste spell was not still in his bag, and all he had left was, that wizard tower is really the only threat. So we'll fast forward through the rest of this, guys. Cleanup is all around the base. He's got his minions and pups taking care of everything, but that wizard tower finishes up its work on those balloons, and that is going to be that 78% 2-star there for Because. Nice try, man. Really close on the 3. Just didn't quite have the execution. A little bit sloppy. But it happens to the best of us, man. Nice try on that. Walter coming in now on their Town Hall 9, number 8 fair. And he's going to have a double giant bomb in the bottom compartment here between the Wiz Tower and that air defense. Same thing on the upper compartment there on the opposite side between the air defense and Wizard Tower as well. So he's going to come in. Nice split heroes here to create a nice and wide funnel. And then right before the buildings go down in that compartment, he's going to target some wall breakers in. So he's got to be really careful that the buildings all don't go down. So the first one is down, and he's shooting the second one before he drops those wall breakers, just in time to open that compartment up. But that diverts his Queen a little bit, and she starts to walk. So as she's starting to walk really nicely, he drops a wizard out here to go ahead and rescue the funnel. She shoots the elixir storage, but by the time she gets done with that, the wizard has taken out those gold mines down there. Really nicely done, Walter, saving that raid. It's not always that obvious that you need to do that, but when you start seeing that go south, rather than having that next building up out there for that Queen to go at, she heads back to the core here and rejoins the kill squad, taking out that clan castle. The king hops the wall, gonna knock out the enemy archer queen. Really nice work there, and then he's trickling in some hogs. I don't believe he knows that there's no double bombs here yet, so he's cautious with how many hogs he sends to that first section. But surgical deployment, taking care of the rest of it. High DPS there coming in on the The Teslas, the Queen's got a double bomb trigger down there on the bottom. Has to use the ability, but she'll be shielded for the rest of the attack now. Single trigger there on that upper compartment. Really nice job. The Hogs are back to full before the defenses can do really anything to it. They survive the double bomb, and in the backside goes a few Hogs, and they are sitting in a heal spell to reduce the remainder of this base to rubble. Really nice work to Walter. Awesome job. Fast forwarding through the cleanup now. Gonna put up 3 stars for the good guys. Gotta love it. Nice work. Right on. As we sit through the rest of this, I'm looking at my list, and we've got number 9 up next. It looks like another 3-star attack from the WHF guys. We'll see who did this one. Neb78. We'll go ahead and put this one up. Anti-3-star base here. It's offset Queen. No air defenses near, but very vulnerable to the Laloon because look at those 2 air defenses placed nice and close together. And then he's going to use a jump spell to go ahead and access that Queen. So in we go. We're going to trim some buildings here first. And as soon as those wizards take care of those buildings in this compartment over here, waiting on that cannon now. There we go. He does send the wall breakers in. At the bottom defenses went down first. So they're able to target that junction and open things up. Beautifully done, trimming the defenses to open up that section of the wall for the wall breakers. Poison spell goes down to receive those clan castle troops. Queen inside of a rage to quickly take them out. Nice work with that. The Queen's locked on now to the golems, so that's going to get the King's attention. After he gets those skeletons, for whatever reason, the King seems to prefer skeletons to the Queen, as you can see. Case in point right there. He does it twice in the same raid. With the Queen shooting troops right in front of him, but that's okay. In goes the Lava Hounds now to the remaining 2 air defenses, and he's got his balloons in real quickly to those air defenses, and he's going to use some haste spells to help him in to that last air defense position, but really nicely has his loons grouping up, and he's going to path right through that core. Nicely done, Neb. Rage spell goes down. It's going to quickly take out the last couple defenses here. The only worry that you have is the wizard tower locking onto that huge group of balloons coming their way, but he's done a great thing here by dropping a haste spell, and yes, the wizard tower is doing some work, but once it's down, right now, all he has is 3-point defenses left, and that's too many loons for them to handle. Into fast forward mode at this point. Pup's cleaning up the ring on one side. He's got a wizard, I think, in the bag still on the other. There it is, and the balloons finishing off the ring. Town Hall gets smoked last for the 100% 3-star. Nice work to Neb. All right, guys, number 10, Matinho. Going to take on this base with a little hog action. Now, granted, guys, this is a forum-style base, but watch how he eliminates all of the bomb threats in the base before we even get started. Now, the first thing we have to do is look where there's double giant bomb potential. Not a whole lot of places in this base, so now we start looking for singles. On either side of that Tesla up there, there is a space, so that's likely a bomb. With his Queen, he goes ahead and removes the pathing to it by simply taking out that Tesla, and she's going to start walking down the side of this base. Nice work with that. That Golem's doing some tanking. She's going to have to pop her ability here any moment. Very nicely done, and at this point, a second Golem goes down to go ahead and attract the attention of the defense down there. So 3 Golems tanking that whole right side of the base. Really nice job. And as soon as the Teslas are revealed next to the mortar and air defense on both sides, that will kind of confirm that the last 2 bombs are going to be down there between the cannons in that bottom moat, and we'll see how he deals with that in just a short moment here. Jump spell goes down after the funnel's created. That's going to get his King access to that enemy Archer Queen. A rage spell goes down to help his troops quickly fire more bullets. Bullets. I said bullets. Absolutely. Anyways, check out the hogs on bottom, guys. Sends in a couple into each side there, gets both bombs triggered on each side, and then at this point, all the bombs are taken care of, guys. We can enter in from the bottom with no worries. In comes the hog spam, and they're just going to rotate clockwise around the base, staying inside that perimeter, but not going too far into the core because everything has been taken care of on that right side of the base. There is no way for those hogs to deviate their pathing. Really nice job with that, Matinho. We'll start to fast forward. The Queen has walked through the double bombs up top, but she survives for the cleanup. It's going to be another 3-star for the good guys. Nice work, Matinho, and loving what you're doing for the clan, man. Keep it up. All right, guys, that one's in the bag. Let's move on to the next one. Number 11 here, and this will be the last one before we wrap up this recap. Luke making his appearance. This is a 6-star war for Luke. My man, we've got, looks like double bomb potential on both sides here. So he's going to enter from that side there, and it looks like he's going to have 4 Valkyries and a couple Golems to help his queen as she walks up the side of this base. We're going to be able to trim some defenses, eliminate pathing to those bomb sets, so really nice work with that. You're going to see an entry from that bottom left side that's going to be able to access that queen and also the second double giant bomb set there. We might have a set behind the sweepers here, but we know that the bombs are on the left side of this base because it's likely a quad Tesla, it's likely Tesla's, in the core and Tesla's near the air sweepers or something like that. Entering from the right side does not buy you much because of the potential space available in the base. It's just not there. So enters in from that left side, really smart. The queen is taking out everything now. The jump spell goes down. That's going to get those golems through. At this point, he's got his king that he can still drop. He waits quite a long time, finally gets that king down. The wizards are doing their thing. The queen joins up with the kill squad here for that closed queen walk, and the Valkyries come in now as well. They're going to take this cannon out, hit that jump spell, and get into the guts of the base. Rage spell is waiting. I absolutely love this. Watch the destruction here, guys. They get in. We're ignoring that hound as much as we can. Check out the Valkyries. They rip through the town hall. The king's in there. He's going to bust that ability out any moment. The Valkyries have taken out most of that core. Heal spell goes down for the Hogs coming in the backside. Same thing on the bottom right. Plenty of Hogs coming in, but tanked by most of the kill squad there. Really nicely done. And the queen has bounced out around and is, walking the rest of his base. Heal spell goes down on the last little bit here. Tesla's as predicted. Notice he's taken out this base with Hogs and has not triggered a single bomb due to a flawless scout. Nice work, Luke. Awesome work, my friend. 6-star war for you. Keep it up. I expect to see this every single war without fail. Anyways, guys, hope you've enjoyed the recap. Another little bit of news for you all. Many of you guys may notice, and I've heard a little bit in the comments, that we have a new name. We are now known as simply WHF, and that is obviously how I've referred to us for months and months and months. Made a little shout out and got that changed to hopefully better represent us moving forward. So good things to come in the future, guys. Excited for it. And that is going to do it, though, for this recap. We've got another Smoking War coming up next. Kind of a weird mismatch. 24 Town Hall 10s to our 6 or something like that. Craziness. Anyways, we got that recap coming up for you in a couple days. Stay tuned this weekend. We should have the 3rd episode of the 3-Star Bible coming out. Keep it locked here. All right, guys. Powerbang. I am out. Take care.
Right up the gut of this base, assuming that wall is open, and you'll notice he's brought 3 wall breakers to make that happen.